Hey, what's up guys, it's Yoon here, and today I'm going to go over a tournament match that we had in the EGL Weekend Cup, where we actually lose a game of Hardpoint. We did end up winning the series 2-1, winning the Search and Destroy and Capture the Flag, but we lost this Hardpoint, and we're going to go over it and see if we can kind of figure out why we lost. So right now, we were off to a really bad start. We're down by 60 points, and if you look at... Why is Jibbity's mic going off? I don't know. Whoops. But if we look at the scoreboard, we're being outslayed pretty badly. Pro's not having the best of games, but he does make up for it in a bit, as you'll see soon. And I'm top fragging with an SMG, which from there you can see that there's a problem. That we're obviously, something's going on with our rotations and just the slaying ability of our ARs, which is these guys. I can't mind if Pro was what he was using. I think he was using an assault rifle. So we have a little problem slaying here. I can't remember if we were on their host or our host, but that's our problem right now. If we look at our setup right now, as you can see, we haven't got the good spawn. The hardpoint is about to move to the treehouse, and you're at the top of the screen, and we don't have the top spawn, which is the spawn we want. And let's just play it from here for a second, and we'll see what happens. So I come in and challenge the hardpoint here with 10 seconds left. Maybe not the best idea, but we do win it and get control of mid. Now, I bet if I move to the map now, we'll see they have two people controlling the top, controlling that spawn, and they also have two people pushing for this hardpoint. They are ideally set up for this. So we move forward a little bit. I'm going to go challenge through the front door, and we have two people in the center there. Now, they're not watching the hardpoint, and they get taken out here. And I'm going to jump in here and get a nice lucky two-piece because they weren't facing the right way. And we do have control. However, look at the spawns. We're still spawning out. Actually, I believe that'll be Runkin at the top there, trying his best to get the spawns for our team. And we'll see where our last player spawns. Oh no, we're all spawned. So we're still spawning down low despite Runkin holding the spawns because they're still pushed there. If we die now, then we might not get the good spawns. So we're going to just play it forward here. They're coming now to challenge to see if they can get the hard point. They have a guy who thinks he's anchoring pretty well. Runkin is going to go look for some kills there at the top. You see he's moved off. And we'll go look. So Jibbity gets taken out. We're in slow motion here. Hold on. We got to sort that out. Nobody wants the slow-mo. LT, perhaps? Oh, now we're in super speed mode. What is going on? We want to be here. We're going at normal speed now. Okay, so I've just got control of the hard point where we were just at. And I do get someone coming in and someone coming in the front door. So we're still holding the hard point. I now have full streaks, which is, I'd call it to the team, which is good news for the top hill. Now, it's important because we're still so far behind that we still hold up here. And let's see where the team is spawning now. So we're getting a kind of successful break. We've got a bit of top control. I'll play this forward a little bit here. And Rune does a nice job of picking up that guy. And we also have mid control, which is nice. So we have a player now trying to rotate along with Runkin, and Pro staying down low with me to help me make sure I get these points. He's doing a really good job going back and forth. He takes both these guys out, does a really good job, and we are pretty well set up. Now I do see a problem here. We have two people anchoring right now that are kind of watching the same way. Ideally you want one of those players to be watching this back alley where the whole other team is spawned now. Obviously, it's a lot easier to see that when you're looking at the map and you can see where everyone is. But we have two people watching the same way. It's not ideal. We know they're not coming from up top there because I'm there and Pro's there. So they obviously haven't got past us. This is poor play by our part. But as you can see, they do go and rotate, which is really good. And the whole other team is coming here. So we have top control. Now, this guy goes huge and gets a two-piece and we spawn out. They now have control. And this is where we lost the game right here. Or a big... part of why we lost the game. So I'm going to pick up these last few seconds as we keep losing gunfights at the top. This isn't good. They now have control for the next hard point, and we're in trouble here. So they have control. I say I'm going to streak it. I see two people on it. The other two must have got killed. We'll go look at the map quickly. Yeah, that one's spawned middle. One's just died in the hard point. And I've streaked it. Now, I've told my team not to push, and we get a bit unlucky. You can see they all sit back, but the cluster of the Hailstorm ends up taking out Jibbity. So that's really unfortunate for us. They end up getting some more control. As we push for it, it's now a kind of even battle. There's 2v2 up there. Sadly, one of our players has gone mid because he suspected that someone had come there, but actually he's come behind us. And we'll play this forward a bit. I get the guy trying to flank, and then I think we lose some gunfights up top. Pro gets one, and he gets taken out. And I lose a gunfight here. I should have won that, but I didn't. And we've lost control again. So I call out that I'm going to streak it. And I streak where the players are. Jibity has just killed a guy that I was about to streak. So Jibity pushes. He maybe should have stayed back here. Probably communication error between, and I end up taking him out. And then we get taken out from mid. Now, there was a call out from mid here from Pro. He said mid, 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 mid. And I don't listen, and I get taken out from the guy mid. We have lost control at that point. Let's look at the minimap. There's no one there to challenge me. If I picked up that easy kill, we would have got control here, and we probably would have had a way better chance. As you can see, we're only down by less than 20 points now, but I fucked up. And they get control. They get these really important seconds. We push one more time, which is a bad idea. And do we even get control? We do. So we get control here with 20 seconds left. It's important that we get all that time, but we have to rotate. We have to go now. And as you can see, they are all set up. They pick us up one middle. Runkin, I guess, back there gets one kill anchor, but we don't spawn with him. I pick up a guy trying to watch our flank, and we get picked up middle again. Runkin still spawning, still anchoring there, but it's not helping because they have influence, because they have a guy in the hill. And now their team is getting set up mid. They're getting set up round here. There's a guy going to be challenging Runkin, and he does get taken out. Now, this is a really big fail. I had a Dragonfire, a really good chance to break this hill. Sadly, we don't have much support, and I've just died. So I could have broken the hill, but they still probably would have got control. So maybe it's not as big a factor as I thought it was in-game, because we have no control around there. But look, check out my driving skills. I completely fuck up. Now they have full control, and we're gonna keep running in there and dying. We don't challenge together. I think that's Jibity up there now. If he perhaps should have waited for me, then I could have challenged with him. He runs in and dies. Then I believe I run in here and die now. We're not challenging as a team. We're not playing as a team, and they're destroying us. Right now, it's getting to that. It's getting impossible for us to win. Jibity, then I call that he waits. We should push together, and we do that, and we end up getting control here, I believe. So we get control. We get this last 17 seconds, but we need to go now. We need to rotate. We need to get up top. We die trying to rotate. I tell everyone to go, and we win that there. So we've got 2 people in the hard point, but there's only 5 seconds left. We are not rotated. They're going to have a good 10 seconds before we even get there, and by then it's going to be pretty much mathematically impossible for us to win. Poor rotations by us, poor execution of slaying, and that's what cost us the win here today. I stopped to change my class, but it's all too little too late. At this point, we've lost. A really poor rotation. We didn't break that hill as a team. We didn't break the top hill as a team, even though we had streaks, and that's where we lost the game. So hopefully, I've learned a lot from watching this. Hopefully, my team has learned a lot from watching this, and hopefully you guys have as well. At this point, it's just all consolation. There's nothing to play for here. So we didn't rotate well enough. We weren't watching other people trying to rotate when we had the good spawn, and we end up getting picked off when we shouldn't have. So that's kind of what to take away from this. You have to rotate as a team, and you have to break hills as a team. You have to work together as much as you can and communicate, especially when you have things like streaks. I got 2 team kills with both my streaks, and that's not good enough. That's my fault, and it's the player's fault as well. So hopefully you guys learned a lot, and let me know if you want me to do this again. Bye bye.